What's going on, family? What's going on, friends? How y'all doing? You're watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. You got to do me a favor. You got to hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you don't do nothing else, hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to Sports Talk with B. Watts, I encourage you to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. Appreciate it if you do that. Hey, tonight is tonight. I want to say hello to the chat. Appreciate each one of you for your comments, and thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts on this Wednesday night. Getting ready to talk about Shedeur, the quarterback of the Cleveland Browns. I'm telling you, Shedeur time is coming soon for the Cleveland Browns quarterback, QB1. And we're going to talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team in about 35 to 40 more minutes. They're getting ready for a big-time game in 2 weeks. They're on their bye right now, but they're getting ready to play a good opponent in the Utah football team. That's going to be another must-win game for Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. All right, I got to say hello to my chat before we get into it. Miss Jackson is in the building. We appreciate you. We appreciate you. Be wise. They got to play Shedeur sooner than we all think. Yes, they do. Miss Jackson, you're right. What's going on, Miss Sabrina? How you doing tonight? Thank you for rocking with us. Miss Shedeur is in the building. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Miss Jackson, for your comments. MSD is in the building. Appreciate you tonight. Y'all hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button. If you don't mind, appreciate you. Hit that like button. Join the membership. Join the membership. Kane the GOAT is in the building. Appreciate you tonight. My dog, RDRD, is here. Appreciate you, RDRD. Who we got here? V01 is in the building. Appreciate you. Miss Cheryl Holder is here. Michael Lockhart is in the building. Appreciate you. Miss Val Green, what's up, my dog? Val Green, what's going on? How you doing? Dollar Bill. Tim Isaac is in the building. Who we got here? Patty Lee. Appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you tonight. Appreciate you tonight. Dollar Bill said November 4th is coming. Going to be wild. Yeah, it is, big dog. It is. Dollar Bill, yeah, man. I love CC is in the building. We appreciate you tonight also. Appreciate you. I love CC. We got here 777. Leaping Cat Production. I think Shedeur make his debut Sunday by halftime. Ooh-wee. Boy, but you got him going on there, big dog. Miss Karen, how you doing? 1889 is in the building. Appreciate everybody who's tuning in right now. You're watching Sports Talk with B Watts. You got to hit that like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, if you don't mind. Look at here. Let's get ready to get into this thing. All right, on this Wednesday night. Look, we got Shedeur Sanders right now is the bag-up quarterback for the Cleveland Browns. We get that. But I'm telling you, this game coming up Sunday is a must-win game for Kevin Stefanski. It's a must-win game for Kevin Stefanski family. Kevin Stefanski and the Cleveland Browns must win this game against the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins and the Cleveland Browns, they got the same record. They 1-5. They are 1-5. And Kevin Stefanski need a win because the noise has started to get louder. And especially from the ones who've been rooting for him all summer long. When you listen to different podcasts, radio stations, TV stations, if you go over there on Twitter, boy, they call him for Kevin Stefanski head. They call him for his head, and his quarterback, Dylan Gabriel, he's not making it any easier or any better for Kevin Stefanski. Listen, you also got those trade rumors out there. Look like everybody is calling for Shedeur, who's in the media for the New York Jets. You got the fan base, you got the media, you got people there on Twitter. But for the New York Jets, they want Shedeur right now. Yeah, they want Shedeur right now. And listen to this video. Listen to this video of this dude right here.
It is time for the Jets to acquire Shedeur Sanders from the Cleveland Browns. And someone tell me why that's a bad idea. And I don't want to hear about it's a circus. It's a circus? What's this? What the hell is this that we're watching? Circus? That's a circus. Bad, crappy football is a circus. The Jets should have drafted this guy, I don't know, second, third, fourth. They got a million opportunities to draft him. He has not gotten an opportunity in Cleveland. I don't really care about the Cleveland Browns, so I'm not going to fight their battles. I'll let Josina Anderson take care of that. All I'm saying is I see a talent, a guy I think we all talked about him as a guy that could at least be a serviceable starting quarterback in the NFL. They are not giving him a chance in Cleveland. If I'm Darren Muji, I call up my my contemporaries in Cleveland, and I say, here's a fifth-round pick back. Here's your fifth back. Let's get Shedeur in here, and let's see what the kid has got, because why not?
If he comes to the Jets, amidst all of this and all the issues that are going on already, and he's just the brash guy that he was, how does that make it any better?
What if he's good?
It doesn't matter if he's good.
It doesn't matter if he's good?
Well,
you can't believe that, Zeke. Of course it matters if he's good.
They having that. Everybody want 12. When everybody had an opportunity to draft Shedeur, they had their chance to draft Shedeur if they really want him in the draft. Now all of a sudden, everybody wants Shedeur. Well, the Cleveland Browns got him, and I'm telling you, Shedeur can save the Cleveland Browns franchise if they let him play. If they let him play, he definitely can save the head coach job if they let him play. They got to let him play. They got to put him out there because I'm sure some other teams have already called. They have already called the Cleveland Browns about Shedeur. I already know that. Now, what's the asking price for Shedeur right now? I don't know. But if I was Cleveland, you got to give me a first or second round draft pick. Matter of fact, Shedeur is worth a first-round draft pick. He a first-round draft pick. Okay, all right, chat, let's talk. Okay, chat, if you are another team, if y'all are another team, y'all the GM, chat, and everybody that tuning in, if you was a GM and you called the Cleveland Browns about Shedeur Sanders, what round draft pick would you offer for Shedeur right now? He a first round draft pick to me. I'm gonna go and put it in here. First round draft pick for Shedeur. I don't know what nobody else think. Not only he's a first round draft pick on the team, he's a first round draft pick off the field. Look what he's gonna bring to you off the field. I'm just saying, that's just me now. Everybody ain't gotta go by what I'm saying. I'm just saying, he's a first round draft pick. Easily. I tell you what, look at the quarterbacks that coming out right now. Look at these quarterbacks, how they looking right now. Look at the quarterback that's in college right now. You tell me what they look like. You tell me, are they going to be the one that's better than Shedeur right now? I just don't see it. I don't see no quarterback in this draft that can help Shedeur Sanders as a quarterback. Can help Cleveland as a quarterback. I don't see it. He first round to me. He definitely a first round draft pick. I don't know what Andrew Berry offering for Shedeur, but shoot. Matter of fact, I'd tell him, hell no. Now you get DG for a fifth round. You can get DG for a fifth round. That's just me. But I don't think they're going to trade him no way. I don't think they shouldn't trade him. They shouldn't trade him. Not me. Not one better than 12. Hey, Miami, I don't watch these cats. I don't watch these cats that's in this draft that's getting ready to come up. I don't see no quarterback better than Shedeur right now. I just don't. I just don't see it. I don't know what the fuss about. I don't know what the hold up about. Letting him get on the field. He done did everything they asked him to do. Myles Garrett even said, man, I see this dude every day. Yeah, he doing everything they tell him to do. And just look at the plays. Look at the plays. What quarterback in college right now can do those right there? Can do that. What quarterback in college have you seen so far this season can do what Shedeur doing right there? This dude bailed out, rolled out to his left, stop on a dime. That's what I want K-South to do, but that's for another story. Stop on a dime and throws a strike to a wide receiver on the move. I ain't seen no I ain't seen quarterbacks in the NFL stand up in that pocket and do that. He's standing up in the pocket, pushing the ball downfield. See, Kevin Stefanski knows Shedeur ain't finna follow his strip. That dink and donking, dink, donk, dink, donk. No, we don't play that. No. Shedeur Sanders gonna push that ball down the field just like what I just showed you. That's what he do. He ain't finna throw no little 2 yards and out. We ain't doing that. That's little league. That's youth league. That's junior high. Now, this the big boys. Don't worry about your offensive line. Colorado had one of the worst offensive lines in the world. I just showed you. Check it out. Check out this offensive line, what Shedeur was playing with it one more time. Once again, listen, fam, I just told you, this dude tough is a nail. Tough cookie. Stand in that pocket. Take them hits. But he going to deliver the football. He going to deliver the football for you. Okay, if that video didn't work for you, go back and check out the video from the Carolina Panthers game. He had the number 2 offensive line. He went up against the Carolina defense, they first team defense, and served them up. Served them up. Kevin Stefanski. I know Dylan Gabriel is your guy. I know that. We get that. But you ain't going to win with Dylan Gabriel at the quarterback position. You only going to win if Shedeur is your quarterback. We ain't worried about your offensive line. Just get in there and just hold up and tell your wide receivers to run good routes. Hell, if they don't want to catch the ball, call Will Shepherd. He ain't busy. Get Will Shepherd. Make a trade to Baltimore and get LeJohntay. Get LeJohntay West to come out there and they don't want to catch the ball. I tell you what, Jerry Jeudy don't want to do right. Take Jerry Jeudy and put one of your first-round draft pick, send it to Jacksonville, and bring Travis in. See what them boys do for you. See what they do for you. See what they will do for you. I guarantee you they'll cook Miami this coming Sunday. I guarantee you they'll beat the New York Jets in 2 more weeks. I promise you they'll give the New England Patriots a run for their money. Them boys some balls. They some shot callers. And Tony Rizzo gave his prediction of when he think that we're going to see Shedeur. Tony Rizzo. Not Tony Rizzo, Tony Grossman.
When do you think you'll see Shedeur?
Geez, if Gabriel keeps getting hit 16 times a game, it could be next week. I think after the bye week is a fair assessment. I don't know how long after the bye week, but I think Gabriel should get a couple more starts for sure. So far, a change of quarterbacks has not corrected all the other problems. So there'll be plenty of time, I think, for Shedeur to play, even if it's not immediately after the bye week.
Once again, that's Tony Grossi prediction on when Shedeur will play. I'm saying after the bye week too. Some say it's gonna be Sunday at halftime. We never know. RD said, B-Watch, you are assuming Kevin Stefanski and Haslam wants to win. I'm not sure about that. Otherwise, 12 would be their quarterback. I agree with you. I mean, I don't know. It's just hard for me to see that an owner and a head coach wouldn't want to win. That's just me. They probably don't want to win. But y'all tell me, when do y'all expect Shedeur Sanders to play for Cleveland? This Sunday, 2 more weeks after the bye, next year, or they going to trade him? Let me know down in the chat. Talking to y'all in the chat tonight. I'm talking to y'all. I'm just saying, it could be. It could be. It just could be. They don't want to win because, and then again, you got to still look at the NFL. The NFL still could have a say in this time. The NFL, they might still have a say in when Shedeur can play. The NFL and Cleveland, I believe they're working together. That's why people are starting to say they believe Shedeur going to play after the bye week. And that's why I say he can play. That's just me in my opinion. I don't know. I'm just guessing. But we're going to see. But I can tell you one thing. This Sunday, DG can't go out there and perform like he did in Pittsburgh. Not at home. Not when the Cleveland fan base are in that stadium. No way they're going to let DG go out there and perform like they perform. They going to boo him to death. And Kevin Stefanski got to sit there on that sideline and make a decision. You got to make a decision, man. Number 12 go to the Jets and he'll beat the Cleveland. Yeah. I really don't think Cleveland would do that. I just don't think they got to see what Shedeur can do first before they trade him off. Everybody's saying Sunday. He gonna play Sunday. Y'all think Shedeur gonna play this Sunday? Hey, Miss Dawn said halftime. Ooh-wee, but y'all, that's nasty. DG, I feel sorry for Dylan Gabriel, man. I feel sorry for him. I really do. Because he's in a tough situation. That's why Kevin Stefanski really didn't want Shedeur on his team after he had drafted Dylan Gabriel. He didn't want Shedeur on that team because he knew this was going to happen right here. If Dylan Gabriel do not go out there and perform well, the fan base, the media, and everything that comes with Shedeur going to be calling for Shedeur. That's why Kevin Stefanski didn't want him. Promise you, that's why he didn't want him. But Andrew Bear and that owner know that DG, he ain't it. That's why they went on the draft while he was still there. That's why they went on the draft along with the NFL saying that, okay, y'all can get it. That's just my belief. That's my belief. Yeah. Robert said, I can't lie, man. I'm rooting against every quarterback ahead of Shedeur. I mean, I ain't gonna root against DG. I want DG to go out there. They giving him an opportunity. Go out there and see what you can do in your opportunity. I ain't gonna bash DG with that, but I know, Lisa, but I know, Miss Don Dollar Bill, that DG is not the answer. I know he ain't. He's not the answer. I don't seen it too many times. He don't show his hand. He have shown his hand. He just too short. He can't see all the line of scrimmage. Them passes that he be throwing, man, he be missing them guys by so much. Now, some of them passes, when he's in a good rhythm, oh, he can throw that ball, but he just ain't consistent with it. Shedeur is consistent with it. He ain't no 73 and 74 pass percent completion quarterback for nothing. He ain't that now. That let you know he consistent with that football. He consistent throwing that football, family. He just is. So that's what I'm looking at. I don't know. Iceman, DG gets sacks a couple of times, throw a pick. DG will fake it. He gonna fake an injury. He ain't gonna want to be in there. Man, them fan, man, shoot. I'm just saying, man. I just believe. Alan Keith, what's going on? Cleveland will not trade Sanders. He has high up. Yeah, I don't think they'll trade me. Nah. It's gonna be a lot. I guarantee it's a lot of teams are calling for him right now. I just believe they is. I just believe they are. Yep, I believe they are. A lot of teams are calling for him. They calling for that dog, man. Because they know he him. They know that dude is him. They don't see the highlights on him. They don't see what we done saw. They looking at that tracker just what we done saw. They putting it out there for everybody to see it. They seen Shedeur in that Carolina game. They saw him in that Rams game. They know Shedeur was set up in that Rams game. How you gonna roll Shedeur out there with some players that you know is not gonna be on the team? Not gonna be on that team. So you gonna pull a hammy. Yeah. You gonna pull a hammy. Yeah. Big Dog said he gonna pull a hammy. But that's just me. I just don't believe they will do that. All right? Let's watch this video right here. Now, this is straight nut right here. He my dog, but this boy here crazy here. Shiloh.
Coach, can y'all sign me to the Steelers?
Yeah.
You the head coach, right?
Yeah, I'm the head coach.
I know I'm supposed to be playing. I just came up here to get snacks and stuff. There's a new Shedeur in town, and it ain't you. All right, get up out of here. Where you get that chain from? It's my chain. Where you get your chain from? You had me and your mama staying till the end of the game because we thought they was gonna put you in today. Bro, where Coach Stefanski at, bro? I'm trying to get on the team.
Hey, you know I'm gonna show love.
But you did good today, bro. You was like 3 thoughts away from getting in. Right. Did you have to take a shower?
I already took
You didn't take no shower after the game. You didn't need to take no shower. What if Coach Stefanski said, if you and Dad sit next to each other for the whole game, then Shedeur can start?
Yeah, that's Shiloh here, man. Shiloh said, I'm proud of you, boy. You did good. Boy, you were three plays from getting in. Shedeur said, that's why I was warming up. I thought I was finna go in. Even Shedeur though. Boy, DG out there stinking it up, boy. Shiloh here, man. Shiloh said, hey, this is a new Shedeur. You ain't him today. Shiloh.
Coach, can y'all sign me to the Steelers?
Yeah.
You the head coach, right?
Yeah, I'm the head coach.
I know I'm supposed to be playing. I just came up here to get snacks and stuff. There's a new Shedeur in town, and it ain't you. All right, get up out of here.
Where you get that chain from?
Yeah. Shiloh said, hey, there's a new Shedeur in town, and you ain't the one. You ain't him. You ain't the one. That boy is wild, man. He wild, man. He's wild. He's real wild. I had another video. But like I was saying, what that Shedeur? He goes Shedeur. Giving away a vehicle. He teamed up with a car lot and Fox 8 of Cleveland to give away a car. I think the last day to register, October the 3rd.
Arriving in Northeast Ohio, Cleveland Browns rookie quarterback Shedeur Sanders has made it a point to give back to the community.
I'm truly thankful for everybody that was involved with this project. I want to be able to make an impact because God knows who knows how long any of us is here. So, you know, all I can control is what I do with my time.
Now, Shedeur Sanders wants to help a Northeast Ohio resident in a big way. This October, Dry Point Auto Group and Shedeur Sanders are driven to give back and have teamed up with Fox 8 to give away a brand new car to one deserving person in Northeast Ohio.
I had a thought like, dang, I really want to give away a car to someone, you know, that's in need. And then we had conversations with Dry Point Auto and was able to make it happen. So that's what joy is to me. Our vision and everything that I want to do as a person aligned with them also. So I feel like it's a great thing to do for the community.
Do you know someone that makes a difference to the people around them whose life would be changed with a gift of a new car? Nominate them on fox8.com. One deserving winner will get a chance to pick between a brand new Hyundai Elantra or a Kia K4, handpicked by Shedeur, courtesy of Dry Point Auto Group and Kia and Hyundai of Bedford.
We all came up with the idea to give a car to somebody in need, somebody, you know, that has children also, that helps, you know, will make life easier for the kids getting back and forth from school.
When you get to pick that person's name, what do you hope the feeling runs through the winner of the vehicle?
Whenever I pick the winner, I just want them, you know, of course, for it to be heartfelt and for it to be someone that, you know, needed it.
For more information on how to nominate someone for a brand new car, head on over to fox8.com. Good luck.
That's Shedeur Sanders teaming up with Fox 8 and a car dealership to give away a car to a needed family you just can't beat. That type of person that he is, Shedeur always have been a stand-up guy and always have given back to the community he's been a part of. So that's nothing new to us. And look like Cleveland media all appreciate somebody like that being on their team. Who else on that team doing that? Who else on the team from the past done that? I don't know. I ain't never followed Cleveland. Maybe some of y'all been with Cleveland. I ain't never followed them. I ain't never heard of another player on Cleveland Browns have done what Shedeur is doing right now. I just haven't. And Shedeur, hey, he ain't even been on the field yet. He haven't even been on the field. Went out there to an apartment that got burnt down. What did he do? Went out there, spent some time with him, gave back to the community. I'm just saying. I don't know nobody done that. I don't know anybody done that. I just don't. Yeah, you're right. He's just a good guy. Why? How can you root against somebody like that? I'm just saying, how can you root against somebody who's like the way Shedeur is? That's why I'm rooting for the guy. He's a hard worker. He's a good guy. He ain't doing nothing bad. Nothing. Yeah. Not a thing. Yeah. I'm just saying, man. I don't understand. I really just don't understand. But I want you to listen to Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless in the crew. This video probably about 2 minutes long. Let's just listen to the whole conversation that I'm finna share with you right now. Just listen to it.
The Browns are desperate for a spark right now.
Yeah.
And I like Dillon Gabriel, but he doesn't have that moxie and that spark that they need. Shedeur Sanders does. And if you start Shedeur, I promise you that stadium and that team and that offense, whether it goes great or it doesn't, at very least you're going to get the Jackson Dart effect that the Giants had.
That's a good.
In New York, where they said, all right, we got a shot. I believe in this guy.
You got to do it at home right now. You got a home game.
A winnable home. It's
a
the
winnable home game.
Yeah.
If Dillon do play, the crowd going to come in the game like, if Shedeur plays, it's going to be lit up in there.
It will be.
You know what I'm saying?
It will be.
Defense going to come flying around. Man, it's the perfect time to start you a little streak if you want to start you a little streak.
Okay, but we all know Stefanski is fighting for his job life by trying to cling to Dillon Gabriel, who was his choice to go forward with, because he took him 50 slots higher than Shedeur went in the 5th round. So Stefanski knows if he gives in to Shedeur, I think he's a goner. You know, like that's going to be the end of him, because he's dug in internally with the owner and the GM that he just wants no part of Shedeur. He doesn't like him. He doesn't like the way he handles himself. He doesn't like the way he carries himself in the locker room and the social media and all those things that nobody liked about him or a lot of NFL people didn't like before the draft. So it's going to take the owner stepping in and saying, it's time. We're going to do this whether you like it or not. And that will mean Stefanski's out of time. And they're going to go. I saw reports all through Sunday night that he's on last rites here. You know, like some people thought he might be gone this week.
Right.
So but nothing's happened, and I assume they want to stay the course with him for the rest of the year. But
nobody worried about Shedeur though? It's a tough environment for a quarterback. The Browns. We all know that. Baker didn't thrive. Nobody thrived in the Browns quarterback environment.
Baker had some big moments.
Yeah.
He did.
But if Shedeur, people are preying on, like Stefanski's preying on his downfall. If he can't thrive, what happens then for Shedeur?
He just will. I don't have any doubts about it.
I'm a little nervous for him. It's a tough environment.
It's a
to
great
thrive.
situation though. They got a great run game. They got a good run game.
They do.
They got a great defense.
They do have a great defense.
They have a great defense.
That's what you need as a rookie.
That's
a run
what you
game
need.
and a defense.
A run game and a defense, man. Now we need a quarterback with some winnability, and you will see the results of it. So I think, bad as Cleveland has been in the past, this is a perfect opportunity for a quarterback to hop in and win some games. So
and I think with all, and I hear you, but I think context in this situation matters when it comes to Shedeur getting a shot. If Dylan Gabriel was Joe Flacco, or if it was Bailey Zappi playing right now, if it was a guy that you already knew a lot about, and it wasn't a rookie, I think the decision would have already been made after this game. I wouldn't say a long time ago, but since Gabriel is their third-round pick, their investment, Stefanski's guy, and you know, it's only 2 games into his career. They want to give him a little bit more time to see if he can build off of that. But, yeah, it's just I don't know how much more time Stefanski's going to have before he loses the locker room and potentially his job.
Right.
Well, 80% of the chat says Gabriel didn't do enough to keep his job. So sounds like a majority of people want him benched.
Yeah.
So hopefully.
By the way, they have Dolphins at Pats and then bye. So the odds are that this is going to happen in the bye week, but we want to see it now.
Right now.
Yeah.
It could be.
I won't be surprised if after the show, it's Tuesday.
Yeah.
You make real
Wednesday,
decisions on Tuesday.
Your off day.
I won't be surprised it's 4:30 coming around and we see the breaking news. Shedeur light up the internet.
That would light up the internet. And like you're saying, the stadium would go crazy. They need that kind of
team will go crazy.
We'd have to come back in here and restart.
I know. We got to come in on a Wednesday.
Yeah.
They talking some good stuff, man. They telling the truth to me. But as they were saying, like I've been saying, Kevin Stefanski gonna stick with DG the longest he can, and I think it gonna take the management, the general manager, and the owner, so that Shedeur can hit the field. Kevin Stefanski don't want to play Shedeur. He don't want to play him because he didn't want to pick him. He wanted DG. And it's going to show that owner, Kevin Stefanski, don't know what he's talking about when it comes to quarterback. He ain't developed nobody in the past. He ain't developed not one quarterback. Hell, he even put Shedeur on the field down at the end, at the bottom by himself. That tells you everything that you need to know when it comes to Kevin Stefanski and Shedeur. You don't do that. You don't put no one quarterback down at the bottom of the field and all 3 of the quarterbacks, Joe Flacco, Kenny Pickett, and Dylan Gabriel, on top of the field and teach them your offense and don't worry about Shedeur. If I was Shedeur, if I get in the game and I win that first and I win them second and third games for Cleveland, and the general manager and the owner come and ask me, what can we do to make it better? If I was Shedeur, I'd tell them, man, y'all fire Kevin Stefanski right now. That's the first thing. Get him out of my sight. Get him out of here. He didn't believe in me. So why I want him around coaching me and calling plays for me? So I can make him look good? He ain't want me to look good. Who to say he ain't going to set me up to fail? I'm just saying. Yeah, I'm just saying that he'll have to go. That's the number one demand I would make if I was to do it. Get Kevin Stefanski off around me. That's what I would do. I'll tell him, get him off around me. If y'all want to have him in the building, put him in the office. Put him in the office up there with Andrew. I don't want him to have no part of the coaching staff if I'm quarterbacking. If y'all want me to be y'all franchise quarterback, that's what you got to do. He don't believe in me. He socked me up in against the Rams. I'm just saying. I went all season. Better completion rating. I threw more touchdowns. I didn't throw but one interception. Everybody else was doing the opposite. Joe Flacco, he did the opposite. Kenny Pickett, he was doing the opposite. Dylan Gabriel threw the ball in training camp more than anybody, and look the way he performed. And he continued to stick with it. Why in the hell I want him to coach me? Why? He don't believe in me. He didn't give me no opportunity. Only reason I started in that preseason game, DG had a hamstring. And I still went out there and outperformed every quarterback y'all don't have. And you still won't let me play. Yeah. Yeah, you got to go, big dog. Yeah, he got to go. He must go. He ain't done that. What he done did? Why we want Kevin around us? He done lost the locker room already. Look at the way Myles Garrett go to the press conference. Listen at Jerry Judy when he was talking about. They asked Jerry Judy, what do you think about Joe Flacco and all the quarterback that was here and what y'all went through training camp with? You heard what Jerry Judy said? He don't know what that was. Dysfunctional. That's what it was. Yeah, it was dysfunctional. I'm just saying, family, it just don't make no sense the way they handle this quarterback position. It just don't. It just don't. Maybe they don't care. I don't know. They probably don't care. But I know one thing.
From the tight end, he's going to get a chip from the running back. Andrew going to get the tackle blocking him. And you just
DG can't go out there and play like that.
TJ Watt, Myles Garrett, that's what they do. Every team knows that they're the game wreckers.
He can't go out there and play like that. No. DG Sunday, he cannot go out there and play like this. Not in Cleveland, he ain't. Cleveland got some loyal fans out there. They got some loyal fans. Listen here. Cleveland Brown, they crazy about their football team. But they ain't gonna put up with that right there. Them Bluebirds gonna get louder and louder and louder. Just like some of y'all put in that chat. Shit. Shedeur might be in that game at halftime, big dog. I'm telling you. You heard J.R. Box and Uncle Steve yesterday. They told us, and it's some more people saying the same thing. The loser of this game, coach could get fired. Well, they went on to say gonna get fired. Everybody else said, I'm saying could. The loser of this game up Sunday between Miami and Cleveland, whoever loses, their head coach, they can get fired. They just may get fired. They just may get fired. It's a must-win for Cleveland. It's a must-win for Kevin Stefanski. DG must perform well. He can't come out there with that dinking and donking. He got to push that ball down the field. He can't worry about that offensive line. That offensive line is what it is. That offensive line is what it is. They neglected that offensive line during the draft. It's on them. They knew that offensive line wasn't that good. They neglected their wide receiver position. They neglected that wide receiver position. That's on them. That's on them. But me personally, I don't think they got a bad wide receiver. DG was throwing them balls out there, them hospital balls out there. Them balls that, hey, anytime a wide receiver go across the middle, they don't want that ball to be high. Because if they got to reach for it, you putting them in harm's way. Especially when a linebacker and a safety is coming down in that box. You can't do that. Especially you got to be on time like Shedeur was. You got to throw that ball. They need a quarterback who can push the ball downfield. That's it. They don't want no quarterback that's throwing no 3 and 5 yards right there in the front seven. You got the linebacker, you got the safeties coming down, and you got the defensive line. That's where all the traffic is at. Don't want somebody to push it down when they got one-on-one. or they got a single high safety out there where they know they can beat. That's what they want. I just showed you the video of Shedeur doing that. One more time. When Shedeur was at Colorado, this is what he was doing. This is what Jerry Judy them want. This is what they want. Get the ball downfield. That's the type of passes and the offense don't wide receiver want. They want a ball when they one-on-one with a defensive back. They don't want to catch that ball coming over the middle. Especially you're going to make them reach. Especially you're going to make them open themselves up to get injured. The tight end already, he didn't practice today. It was reported that he didn't practice today. David Njoku, whatever his name, y'all know I ain't good with names. Yeah, that tight end, he didn't practice today. He still hurt with his knee. And they had 2 more didn't practice today. So I'm just trying to tell y'all, I'm just letting you know, they do not want to play with Dillon Gabriel. They don't. Them boys done checked that. When Shedeur play quarterback, oh, they're going to come back and play. They're going to come back and play for Shedeur. That's why Shedeur got to be ready. Shedeur must be ready when he hit that field, y'all. He got to be ready. He must be ready. He must be ready. Only thing I can say, he must be ready because Shedeur is in a no-win situation. If everything go bad, again, they're going to blame it on Shedeur. First thing they're going to say, man, I told y'all Shedeur won it. Mary Kay, Tony Grossi. First thing they're going to say, hey, we tried to tell you. We tried to tell you he wasn't that good. That's why Shedeur got to be prepared. That's why Shedeur must know that playbook. And he's going to have to stand up in that paint. He's going to have to stand up in that paint. I believe he can. And I believe he will. But he must deliver. He cannot do the things that's going to be a negative to his name. That running backwards, trying to escape the rush, trying to keep the play alive. No, he got to throw that ball away. 1 read, 2 reads, throw it away. 1 read, 2 reads, throw it away. He cannot go out there running backwards like he did in the LA Rams. If the offensive line ain't holding up, throw the ball away. Take a sack. Do whatever you can. But he can't go out there and do that. They gonna kill it. He got to rely on that running game. Quinshon Judkins, he got to rely on that defense. Hope they can get him the ball back. Live for another day. Can't run backwards. Shedeur can't run backwards, big dog. You cannot run backwards. Get that out of your system. That's the only negative thing I got to say. And also, you can't hold the ball too long. That's what they're going to be saying. Those are the 2 things that's been tagged to his name in Colorado and up there in Cleveland. Holding the ball too long and running backwards. He can't do that. Cannot do that. If he don't do that, he'll be right. He will be right. If he do that, and if he get rid of all of that, Shedeur gonna be okay. Shedeur will be okay. I just gotta believe he'll be okay. If he can survive that right there, he'll be okay. That's just me on that. But hey, man, I ran across this video. Watch this video, y'all. This dude him weigh about 500 pounds. 500 pounds. Hey, man, I just want to share that. That's my funny bloopers of the day. Boy, I saw that big old joke in here, man. I said, dog. Well, y'all be sending me some wild stuff. But look at this one more time, man. This is my blooper of the day. I thought he was gonna rinse it up. Boy, he had to rinse that up, boy. That'll be the video of the day, boy. That dude weigh about 500 pounds, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. Let's see. Miss Janet say, be wise. I don't care what they say about Shedeur. He has nothing to prove to Cleveland. Okay. Oh, this Don Adams said, I'm expecting Shedeur to ball out. All right. Oh no, his parents need to get him on a meal plan. Yeah, yeah. Hey man, he don't have the ball. He don't have the ball. Man, I saw that man. I said, dog, I'm not laughing. He going to hell. But hey, Shedeur, hey, we waiting on Shedeur, man. We just waiting on Shedeur. That's all. His time coming. His time coming. His time is coming. I believe that. All right. What I got next? Let me see. Oh yeah, gotta talk about Coach Prime and the Colorado football team. It's what I got. It's what I gotta do. I had something to show. Did I have it? Oh yeah, here we go.
What's going on?
Hey, baby.
That's big. That's so proud.
Hey, man, where you going, bro?
Speak game. 2 first man. Come here, dog.
Talk to me real quick.
Come here, dog. Come here, dog. Come here, dog. Get there with your feet, dog. Get there with your feet. With your feet.
Look, I can't do his fingers. Hey, give me some of this white prime.
White prime, baby. It's white prime. 21 days of prime, baby. 21 days of it's white prime, baby. White prime. You see the name, baby. It's 21 days of prime. 20 days of white prime, baby. White prime. White prime. White prime. White prime. White prime script.
You gotta catch the details right there.
White prime.
White prime.
I got, okay.
Everybody bring it up. Everybody bring it up. 2 first name. BK. Yeah, and the game, dog. Everybody be smart over the break. Don't do nothing stupid over the break. No means what?
No means what?
No means what?
No.
No means what?
No.
No means what?
No.
Everybody bring it on. Da. Boom. Da.
Hey, if you need somebody, call somebody. Family on 3. 1, 2, 3. Family.
Yeah. Hey, man, when I saw that, man, y'all sent me that, man, I said, man, who is this? Then I seen Well Off Media. I saw it on that too. I said, okay, that's Ben acting as Coach Prime. Look here, family. Coach Prime got a big-time game coming up in 2 weeks, y'all. Do y'all think that the Colorado football team has found their groove? And do y'all believe they're going to beat Utah in 2 weeks? Put it down in the chat. Let me know. And give me your prediction of the score, Colorado versus Utah. Utah ranked right now, and they play them in 2 weeks in Utah. Who you got and what the score going to be? Now, look, some good things that I don't see from Colorado in this past game. I think K. Salter has played good, but he can play better. I also would like to see I just like to see them get the ball to Cecile Brown more. I just want him to get more attempts down the field. They need to stretch the ball. They need to stretch it. I mean, stretch the field. And Cecile Brown is the one that can do it to me. Yes, I like Amarion Miller, but Amarion Miller don't bring his whole game. He don't bring his A game. He don't bring his A game every game. His route running, he don't fully run his routes right. And I just hope he bring an A game. He's definitely ain't finna block nobody. But we gotta have a win. You're right. Yeah, I want us to win. And maybe some of the players that were injured, especially on that defensive line, maybe they'll be back in 2 more weeks. People like Takifa Thomas on that defensive line, I hope they come back. You know, another wide receiver I would like to see get more play. Terrell Timmons was playing good. I didn't see him the last game. Somebody said he was injured, but Terrell Timmons played good the last 2 games. He was blocking. He was catching the ball. You know, I would like to see him in the game more. And what else I would like to see? I just like Pat Sherman play call can get a little bit more better too. You know, after they go through that first 12 to 15 scripts of plays, he started back to those old plays. I wish he would stay away from the old plays. And also, I saw they attacked the middle of the field, and that's what they should have been doing from the jump. Instead of trying to throw those tunnel screens and bubble screens, attack the middle of the field with the wide receiver, like JoJo Williams, or he was killing it. Every ball they throw to him, he caught it. Every ball they throw to JoJo Williams, he went up there and catch it. He go in there and catch it. He don't care if he got hit. He didn't care about nothing. He going there and catch that ball. And every one of them they throw to, he came down with it. He came down with it. I also like to see them get the tight end involved in more, and Q for 6 too. Man, they got so much. They got so many weapons on the offense. They should not have no excuse scoring 30 points a game. No excuse. They should not have no excuse scoring 30 points a game. They just shouldn't. They shouldn't. They should score at least 30 points a game with the offense that they can put out there on that field. The offensive line getting K-Salt all the time that he needs. K-Salt just got to hang in that pocket. I know he don't want to get hit, but he got to hang in that pocket. Every time he bail out, I hold my breath and say, oh, Lord, what's finna happen? But if he stand in the pocket, he deadly. He good. He need to be like Shedeur. Stand in there and take that hit and let's go. That's how Shedeur was playing on those 3 videos. That's how I expected K-Salt to play, but he hadn't been doing that. All that running around, all that bailing out. No, man, stay your ass in that pocket and throw the football. You say you want to throw it, stand in the pocket and throw it. They blocking for you. Jordan Seaton blocking for you on the passes. Now, they get lackadaisical on the run. They ain't blocking that good on the run to me so far, but hey, it is what it is. So that's on the offense side. Now, on the defensive side, yeah, we got to tighten up on the defensive side. Yeah, we must tighten up on that defensive side. They still giving up too many yards. They still giving up too many yards. They're giving up too many yards rushing. They're giving up too many yards rushing to a running back. And still they're giving up 400 yards of offense when they on defense. They got to tighten that up. Need them linebackers to tighten up more. Reginald Hughes. JB, he played good. We need him to continue. You know, he played good one game, then he'll fall off the next game. The defensive end need to get home, even though they putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, but they ain't getting there. They got to get 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 there. Defensive end got to get there. They need that sack. Keaton Wade and Arden Walker. I think Arden Walker was injured last game. He didn't play last game. I don't think I saw him. But they just got to get home. And the defensive backs, once again, the defensive backs, yeah, they got to stand up, y'all. They got to come to play. They've been playing poorly. Preston Hards really hadn't been playing that good. DJ McKinnon, he haven't played that good to me. They got to come to play. We need a win. I don't care how they get the win. They need to beat Utah. They need to beat Utah. Utah probably be one of the second. They don't beat the best team so far in the conference, Iowa State. They have beat Iowa State, the best team in the conference so far. They don't beat them. Colorado should win every game on out. going out. Really, they should be undefeated. I'm just being honest. That Georgia Tech game, I know K-South say he had a fever of what, 104? Man, Colorado defense turned them over on the first 3 series. We at least should have got 17 points. If they had did that, they would have won. Then Coach Prime went a panic after that game. Coach Prime panicked after that Georgia Tech game. That's when he started that quarterback carousel. I guarantee you, if you had to play the season all over again, and they still lose against Georgia Tech, I bet Coach Prime wouldn't did that quarterback rotation. I promise you that. He learned from that. I guarantee you he learned from that. That's when the season went haywire. After that. He panicked. But the last 2 games, I got to salute Coach Prime, my dog. But you coach your butt off the last 2 games. Yeah, I don't know if J.R. Boston got on you. Hey, Coach Prime, you coached that last 2 games, Coach Prime. You coached the last 2 games. I got to give you that credit, big dog. Yeah, you coached the last 2 games. If you coach that way against Utah, call your timeouts when you need to, when you see your team is struggling, and let them know what you want. If you hear a play that come in and Pat Sherman don't call the wrong play, call that timeout again, big dog. Say, no, we ain't finna run that. Nah, that's what you got to do. Yeah, your team needs you. And I just believe they're going to beat Utah. In Utah. The key to beating Utah, they got to get up on them early. They need to score on their first 3 drives. We know they're good on their first 2 drives, but Colorado needs to score on their first 3 drives. If they score on their first 3 drives, they can get 17 points. That's going to force Utah to do something they don't want to do. They do not want their quarterback. They don't want their quarterback to throw the football. Dan Pierre, he ain't good at that. But he can run that football. That's why our linebackers got to come to play. That's why our defense got to come to play. Utah quarterback will run that football. He good at that. Now, he will look up and hit one of them passes every now and then because you got to realize Utah got 2 big 6'6" tight ends. 2 6'6" tight ends. And we struggle with tall tight ends. DJ McKinnon ain't playing that good. Preston Hodge ain't playing that good. And whoever they going to have on the opposite side of DJ McKinnon must come to play. And if they do good on that, we get good play from the special team, Colorado going to come away with a win. They're going to come away with a win. All right, family. I got to get out of here. That's the end of the show. I want to thank everybody for tuning in to Sports Talk. We'll be watching. I want to thank the chat. Appreciate y'all once again. Y'all the best, and don't you let nobody tell you that you're not. Don't forget on tomorrow night, got Greg said it. Lord knows what's going to come out of his mouth, and JR Boxing on the set tomorrow. Y'all already know JR going to be JR. But he good at what he do. And I appreciate my brother. All right? Greg said it. JR Boxing tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Come on back, check us out, and support the broadcast the best way you can. All right? Until next time, family, y'all be blessed, and may the grace of God continue to bless you as well as your entire family. Peace.
We're trying to fix what was broken last week, and we're on to this week. We're not there last week. We're past that. We just got to go out there and do what we're capable of doing. Be prepared to have no opportunity to fail. That's how you bounce back from adversity.
This will be Colorado's second home game of the year, and I'm telling you, they need a big-time win.
This is a football game you've got to win convincingly, and I think they will. There has been a little bit more of kind of that edge within this program.
This is kickoff week from beautiful Boulder, Colorado. You got to give this crowd so much credit here at Folsom Stadium.
I don't need nobody scared. I don't need nobody afraid, nobody timid. Be that dude. Everybody wants to be hit. It's time to be hit. Because we belong.